do you want it? That's the biggest thing. Like, is it because of the
Yeah.
percentage, or is it because you really want it back?
I don't know.
And you
Maybe
know how
this-
Super 7 is only good in the box, CC.
Yeah, we're really about to put that to the test here too. Really about to put that to the test.
If you love the articulation and that guy can stand up, then go for it.
Yeah, that's a lot of ifs there, right? It's a whole lot of ifs.
No stand.
Bad thing about it is I'm not confident that it's going to do it.
I'm confident that he won't do either of those things. So if you want, you can just mail me the money. Oh,
Well, hold on. There we go. Should work now.
Paige has got us on super stereo again.
I was just trying to get it where we had like 80 people in here. It sounded like we got 80 people.
it's like a Diddy party.
Hello, everyone. Oh, I just woke up. Trying to do all this stuff. So much happened in the last, what?
7 days?
8 hours? Yeah, 7, 8 hours.
Since the last time we met.
What'd I miss?
CC's back.
Well, we had a bunch of quick mezco news, like a bunch of mezco stuff happened today, and then that was just coming down the drain. I was like, geez, man. But we'll get to all that stuff. Let's get this show on the road. No, let's go. All right.
I understand.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Paige. Welcome to episode 225 of the Hangout, where we give you positive insight into the world of collecting in a very chill and relaxed atmosphere. I say chill because I'm very tired, but I have something to hopefully wake me up. Thank you to everybody that's here, hanging out with us. Appreciate you. You will be rewarded. Right? How about that?
CC is going to post bourgeois photos later. Bourgeois photos.
Wait, mezco news? Yes.
Or you can give me $20 not to send them to you.
Yeah.
The choice is completely yours.
CC's trying to buy a Thunder tank, so.
What's the over-under then? Is it going to be that you'll get stuff or you'll get money for them not,
Yeah.
I've seen the photos, and they are worth holding, on to your $20. They're very sexy. You get your money's worth.
Yes, I am. Allegedly. So top cons for tonight. Little bit of show foreplay. Got Marvel Legends. Lots been happening with them. Mythic Legions and Mezco. That's pretty much it. There's a bunch of other toy news out there. A bunch of other people cover that stuff too. So I just wanted to kind of narrow some stuff down. Again, I'm tired. And I figured we'd try to make this a little bit light. So what's that mean? 3 hours? 4 hours?
Not talking about Gem today?
Usually 3.5 when you go that route.
Yeah, so let's see how far we can get this, how far we can trim it down. But anyway, really quick, a little bit of show foreplay. Tap that ass.
Sandwich Girl.
No,
No, that wasn't the clue.
Thank you for taking them out. Thank you.
Oh man.
So we talked about this last week. Thanks to MC for contributing. What is it? The Claw, right? Yeah. So
I went way out on that one.
I mean, gosh, I was looking at it and people are paying like $50-$60 for that thing now, I guess. I don't know.
There it is.
Let's not talk about shipping prices for the sake of time and everyone. Well, sorry, bud. That's not going to happen. Not going to happen. It's part of news, buddy. And there is some updated news with that anyway. So if you want to pop out, come back, or just kind of sit and relax, you're always welcome. But let's get back to this. Tap in. So last week, MC announced that you would be graciously contributing to the show and giving a claw, right?
Here it is.
Boom. Boom. Where are you at? There you are. Motor skills decreased 50%. Boom, there it is. So, the return of the tap in. If you're new to the show, we had this nice little thing that we call tap in. Do not do it right now, but on the bottom of the screen, there'll be a banner, and it's going to look like this. Once you see this at the bottom, what you're going to do is all you have to type in is tap in. That's all you have to type in. Don't do it now.
Sorry.
I'd be impressed if you did it because both your hands are up there. So
I did it.
Oh, you did do it. It was a
And he
premature
uses hands.
tap in.
Am I exempt from this? I can't be a winner, right?
I mean, it looks kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if you
For the
won
sake
the
of, it's kind of like CC winning. I'm sure that's what you're going to say.
yep.
Determined outcome.
Wait, what?
Here's the UPC code for anybody that's.
Oh, just rubbing it in. Yeah. So tap in tonight. So if you see this banner at the bottom, it's going to be randomly through the show. So got to kind of pay attention. Usually somebody will say something like, hey, there it is, tap in's up. But once you see that banner at the bottom really quick, all you have to do is type in tap in. We're going to take the first MC. How many do you want? Because this is your show.
I think CC called it last week, didn't he? CC, did you say? Or did you just say how many weeks?
I think
you said
how many weeks?
Let's do lucky number 7 today.
7. So the first 7 people, when this banner goes up during the show, you will be entered in to win this. Of course, what was one of the stipulations, MC? You said they have to pay for shipping, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
I request that you're not a reseller, but there's nothing I can do about it. I just think it's kind of scummy when somebody would really want this in their collection.
Yeah, it is. So we type tap in the chat. Correct. Yep, just tap in. That's all you got to put in there. Put you in, take the first 7. It's going to be twice during the show, randomly. And then I'll gather all the names and I'll try to make like a little standing sheet like I've done before in the past. That'll be on the Facebook page. You can kind of track where you're at. How long did you say you wanted to do this for?
CC?
How many weeks?
Was it 3?
We're doing it through the month. The last show of the month will be when you do spin the wheel.
All right. 18 years like you did about. Shipping's 30 plus. Well, hey, I mean, it's up to you if you'd like to play. There's no obligation if you don't. I'm sure somebody else would be happy to pay $30 for it.
Yeah,
But
I just send regular mail, just so you know. I don't send FedEx, UPS, DHL.
Not overnight. You're not going to overnight it.
If they want to pay for it, I will, but that's on you.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can pay a bunch more on eBay if you want.
Yeah, because it'll be that plus what? Whatever the going rate is now for that, $50, whatever it is, 60. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know. Okay. So yeah, 2 times, first 7 people. This will be run for 3 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is 1, 2 more shows, and then not to drag it out, on the 3rd show, that's when we'll do the drawing. We'll take everybody, the names from that one, and at the end of the show, we'll just do the drawing on that show. Okay. Cool. So make sure you keep an eye out for that little banner at the bottom. I think I had a tab for it, but I don't want to do it. We'll see how people are paying attention. But yeah, return to the tap in 2 times, except for 7 people. All right, now we got that. Let's go. Special delivery. If I contacted you and said I have some stuff I'm going to mail out to you, except for Son of a Flower, I'm still trying to figure out how to get this box for this thing. I don't want to break this, but a couple people I reached out to and said I'd be sending you something. Those items are out currently. I need to give you guys tracking, but I probably sent some of you guys some photos and say, hey, your stuff's in there. So technically, I beat Mezco with CC's CC stuff.
Oh, this isn't a real tap in, just so you know.
Oh yeah. I should take that down. Yeah. From now on, we're playing tap in. All right. So yeah. So CC, I got your stuff. I sent that stuff to you. Everybody else, I sent that stuff. So you should, if I contacted you and said, hey, I got something for you, it's coming in the mail, it's been sent out. Okay. Good. Speaking of, this little box that I sent to a friend of mine, this was $10. I was like, what?
Paige, when you sent us this picture, you laid the meat next to it to give us a size reference.
I should, well, my bag is there, but that bag is like a sling bag or something like that. But this was not that big. I would say it was probably as big as one of the little single carded GI Joes. And I was like, holy crap. This one is definitely going to trip you out. This was a Stinkle pack that I sent out to somebody.
Oh, wow.
It cost $7 to send that out. I was like, what? Are you serious? She's like, yeah, $7. I said, okay, no problem. So yeah.
Did she kiss you?
No, she did give me this little SpongeBob SquarePants stamp though.
That's cute.
But in case you're not aware, prices for shipping are going up. Yeah.
Myth.
Yeah. And I had a nice little conversation with her. One of the things that she told me was I said, wow. And I think she saw it on my face because I was like, whoa. And she goes, yeah, things are going up. She goes, in July, this is a USPS. She said in July, 12 by 12 by 5.5, that was $26.30. It's gone up to $29.95. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. And she said, yep. And then we got into this little discussion about, not too political, but she was just telling me stuff. She goes, yeah, wait until you see what happens during the holidays. And I was like, oh, do tell, Betty.
A mod.
Yeah. So she said, yeah, I don't know how it's going to work because they didn't cut 10,000 workers. They offered 10,000 people early retirement. And so manning wise, they're down a lot.
Full benefits?
I think they give them early retirement. Early retirement wasn't we can read some of it. I don't want to dwell on too much, but they were giving them stuff like, what is it? Employees who accepted the offer received a $15,000 separation incentive.
Wow.
Yeah. And they got the first installment, $10,000, like on Friday, and then they got the remaining on $5,000. But this severely cut into the USPS workforce. She told me also with USPS, so it's 20, and the box that it's that standard box, that you might be able to fit just, one of the smaller mezco things. But she says once it busts that, it starts getting higher because they go by the dimensional weight. We talked about that before. But she was saying, wait until you see what happens in the holidays. And I think she said the holidays are October 1st through January 18th.
No.
Well,
I know. I'm just saying.
I figured
somebody's going to argue with you on that.
I know. If you'd like for more concrete information, you can go to USPS. I did this in two minutes. Just type in USPS, increase shipping rate. But there's a reason why I'm telling you this. So evidently, this is also a competition thing because FedEx, they raise their rates, UPS, they raise their rates, and then again, just to let everyone know, during that holiday season, those rates are going to go up even more. I'm sure we've all seen this today as well. the new customs regulations. How everybody's throwing that, whatever it is, that number 1616, whatever it is. But it's the 800, like anything that's over $800 is getting like severely tax tariffed, and so some companies have halted shipments from Europe to the States. Pretty sure that goes both ways. But anyway, that's just something to also take into consideration. There it is, right there. Boom. So yeah, the shipping model is going to change. Oh, there it is. Here we go. International system was suspended for shipments to the U.S. after an exemption on the tariff duties for small packages is set to expire. So, you know, those guys are like getting stuff off of, Ami, all those places. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're definitely going to be hit with that. Again, that's small shipments. That's not large shipments, but large shipments are going to be going up too as well. But, so yeah, in hindsight, you can see that this whole shipping thing, prices, we talked about it before, have gone up. It's a little bit more complex than just saying that you're going to change a carrier, because obviously looking back, you can see all the carriers it just takes a little while for everybody to catch up with each other. But yeah, that was rates gone. But the reason why I bring this up is because this is information that we know. So what do you guys recommend?
Pirate ship.
No. I'll start. Oh, okay, so I would highly recommend, if you're going to sell anything or if you're going to ship anything, that you do it before this October 1st line, because you're going to be paying more. And we all know how that's going to go. If you're selling something, obviously you're probably going to try to incorporate that shipping in there too. You know, that might blow a deal out completely out of the water. So I would highly recommend, if you're going to sell something and you're going to ship it to somebody, make sure you do it before those time frames. We don't even know once that surge pricing goes up, you don't know if it's going to come down. So I would highly recommend just getting prepared for that. Also, I would say some of these things, the good thing about ordering is sometimes you're locked into those prices, you know? Like if you pre-ordered something, you're kind of locked into that price. So kind of safe, but just kind of keep an eye out for anything from now afterwards, because that's going to be an increase in your shipping as well. You guys have anything?
It's going to hurt.
I mean, to me, it's just one of those things. It'd be like saying if you don't like breathing oxygen, you know what I mean, like you really don't have an option. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. I mean, you can either choose to continue to collect and pay it, or you could find a local hobby. I mean, that's kind of what it really all it boils down to. So,
yeah.
So necessarily evil. It is what it is. I've never liked shipping from Jump. It's just gotten more expensive. So is life.
Right.
So is life.
Yeah.
Remember, they're just choice.
Exactly. I have no argument with anything you're saying. Yeah. I only have my personal experience. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And that's one thing that also needs to be taken consideration too, is the fact that just because you're paying shipping for a certain amount to send it to a certain area, it doesn't mean that that person is going to be paying the same amount. But it also goes on both sides, you know. I found it's been pretty consistent. If I'm mailing something to what was it? I mailed something to Michigan. I mailed something to South Carolina. Both of those places were not outside of the eastern region. It was all stuff like that, and the prices that I had. I mailed out 2 other packages, and those cost me $29 and $32, all east. So again, everyone has different, but you can go to the websites and you can see that stuff too. Again, it's not to go back and forth about pricing. All this is just giving you information. Can only give so much, you know. no use in arguing with anybody and going back and forth about prices. I mean, the evidence is there to show you how much that stuff costs. So, and again, the purpose of the segment is to get people prepared because you know what's going to happen. It's going to hit October, and somebody's going to say, "Why is shipping so high now?" Well, it's the holiday season, so you should prepare for that now.
Well, at least maybe with it being so expensive, we won't see delays. Maybe there won't be as much shipping.
That too. I mean, that's another reason why I showed the 10,000 too, because that puts a strain on a carrier service. And then you know that too. Like sometimes FedEx and other companies, they pass off some of those services. You know, if it's like a local service, it's like a local pickup. So that'll put a strain on it too. That's another thing too. It's a holiday season. We've talked about this before. You know, be a little bit understanding and carrying it because everybody's going to be flooded with Christmas gifts. Everybody's sending a lot of shit. That the postal system, all of them, the carrier system is going to get overloaded. So just kind of be aware of that, and you know, have a little Christmas cheer. You know. But yeah, heads up on that. That's going to happen. Mario Kart in real life.
I saw this video.
You did?
I did. I did. If I was younger, it'd be so much fun.
So I have to retract something that I said before. Remember how we were talking about how, like, with content creators and beef, they should just duke it out at the con, consequences and all. It's probably a little bit too violent. I think this Mario Kart idea might be a lot better.
It'd be funner to watch.
It would be. I embedded it, and I don't know if I can pull it up or not. But yeah, if you saw it, go look for the Mario Kart. What would you call it, CC? What would you say?
I think it's the title is literally what you said there, I think. If I remember right.
Yeah. If you have time, check
You
that
don't
out.
like Mario Kart, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Dude, some of that stuff looked really painful. I think I might have it. Hold on a second. But yeah, I think that this would be great. You know? Can you imagine some of the strategic the strategy that might be put behind it? Oh, there's that guy. Let me
Blue shell him.
yeah, oh, there it is. Good job, Paige. Good job. Good job. It could not be processed. Damn it. Somebody took it down. Well, anyway, when you get a chance, look up Mario Kart. That's a lot of fun. They got these guys, they're all in carts and they're just go-karts going up and downhill or downhill, hitting each other. Some of the crashes are just insane.
Yeah, that's a brutal video. Isn't it like South America or something that they made that course? Or
I don't know, but it was funny as hell.
yeah.
That's a good God. Cage fights in the Legion Con parking lot. Yeah. No, I said no violence. No violence. Trying to think of something that's not going to hurt people physically or mentally. So, I mean, this Mario Kart probably would, but you know, I thought it was funny. Mario Kart, look it up.
There's some nasty wipeouts, I think.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, that got slipped in there. Oh yeah, other things that kind of prove that prices are rising because people don't seem to want to accept that one. PlayStation 5s are going up.
Time to sell mine.
Yeah. Lots of stuff on the horizon. Get your Christmas gifts and everything else ready now. Suit up. Probably the most important question that will probably be asked tonight is, who bought this? Did everyone buy the Wolverine mask?
Crickets.
Mm-hmm.
CC, put it on.
Nah, that's not me.
No?
Not this time. Not this time.
I saw this. I was like, this is a really hardcore Wolverine fan. I'm not knocking him at all, but I was like, wow. How much was this again? I forgot.
Was it $80 or something? Or was it more? Probably. I don't know.
I think it was more. I think.
Yeah. So these came out. Oh, let's do this. Let's do this right now. How about that?
Seven.
First 7. Oh man. But yeah, I saw this and I was thinking to myself, wow. Looks very detailed.
Adams first.
Adam's number 1.
Roger Dodger. Jeff White. KJ Smith. That's 4.
KJ.
I think-
Is that the Nemesis KJ?
3.
Oh.
No.
That's a different
Jeff
Nemesis?
is 3. KJ is 4.
Son is 5.
Son of us 5.
Just Bones 6.
6. One more.
Do.
Oh, what do I do? What do I do? See, this is a test who's actually watching.
Mm-hmm.
You know, never do anything without a reason.
Maybe like 9 of them that come in all at once.
Yeah. I like the message I get from the replay guys. They're like, oh man, what especially this. Some guy's probably losing his shit right now going, dude, I would already hit tap in already. I would already done it.
One more,
Are
I
we
guess wants it.
I got it. All right, so we close it out. Let's roll it over for the next one.
Oh,
there it is.
Fate Hammer.
Fate Hammer's, yeah, you're number 7. So it is officially closed now. Try again later. So now look at it. Now it's all dan.
There must be a West Coast delay.
Oh yeah.
Or that censor button that they can hit, for too many CC swears.
Oh yeah.
Keep that button ready.
Yeah, gotta pay attention. So that's the first 7. We got that. There'll be one more a little bit later on. Yeah, so this went up. They also, it is $109. Holy crap.
I mean, what a bargain for those that are into that.
Mm-hmm. You get like a little headstand thing and everything. They also put up for the main line Strong Guy. I remember this was it a Build-A-Figure for this? And I remember I was like, man, I just want this figure and that's it out of that wave. Even though there was some complimentary character, I guess. Now they're just making them. It's almost like, do you just wait for Build-A-Figures now?
Yes. Do they still do Build-A-Figures?
No, they don't. I mean, at least
I haven't seen one in a long time that I can think of.
I would rather just pay for it, to be honest with you. There's so many characters that I bought and it was just not really worth it. But yeah.
Like that.
Thanks to
wave.
I'm sorry.
Like the Eternals wave.
Yeah. That's almost like a double whammy, isn't it? Because it wasn't the Build-A-Figure was one of the Eternals.
I think so, yeah. Garbage.
Yeah, so those went up. We'll talk about Deadpool, but not in the way that you think. Thanks to Paternia.com.
What a guy.
We have. Why isn't this working? All right. I need to refresh because it's not working. Hold on. So thanks to Paternia for that. He's been putting out the lists of everything that's coming up. So I think we're almost through all of that. Went through all that. It looks like Cyclops Jean is next. The pre-order from Mephisto, that's already ended, right? Yeah.
Yeah, late yesterday it shut down. Did you get one, CC?
No.
Oh, that throne was something beautiful.
No. I figure I could always have you just 3D print me one of those.
Dave, good to see you, man. What's up, man?
The robots were overtime, CC.
Yeah.
Oh, someone had a question. I did not. If you could clarify this. Somebody was asking about the Riddler's clothes.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was earlier. Somebody said.
Oh, someone said something about soft goods Riddler.
Yeah, I didn't understand the
Are they talking about the Riddler from the Batman movie?
Is there a third party one that's out there, CC?
There's a third party Riddler that was recently, I think, released. Or not released, but I think it had a pre-order for. That might have been a little while ago, actually. I can't remember who made it, but it was a third party Riddler. If you're talking about the Batman movie,
was it for the movie or was it a classic or what?
No, it was from the movie. The Riddler from the movie.
Okay.
Came with the little carpet tool and everything.
Toys remake the Riddler. Toys remake is the maker.
Not Batman. He said.
Third party Riddler from Toys. Not the Batman movie. Looks like Hush Riddler.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. Soft goods.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
Toys remake.
Yeah, look that up, man. But yeah, Paternity, they have their stuff. Shout out to them over there. They do some really good work. So let's talk about this. Anyone down for a DP?
That didn't take long.
MC was.
It's past 7 minutes.
Is it the same?
MC was.
Are you hungry?
Cece's not picking. Hey, you hungry? Want me to make a sandwich? Want me to make you a drink? I'm like, wow, the range on this girl.
She's very professional.
Yeah,
Makes breakfast sandwiches now and everything.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, this little guy seems to has stoked the content creation conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, always down for DP. Yeah, or see, he got it. KJ, not Nemesis. Ian, good to see you, man. It's been a while. Good to see you. Watching Sydney Sweeney ads. Just a thought to give them a break and stop talking. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Hope you everything is well with you and the family. Hope you're doing good, man. So instead of rehashing like the same topics, that everybody likes to talk about, these kinds of things like price point and how it's weighed against the accessories and the value of it, all that stuff, and is this the figure that's going to kill the line? Let's talk about something completely different with this stuff. Because, conversations need to be different about these offerings. So, DP, Maximum Series Deadpool. Questions I have for you before we get into the questions. What are your initial observations about this figure?
Cece, you go first.
Pressure.
I put him on the spot. He's speechless.
Right?
Oh, he's muted us.
He has? He's really going off on it.
I know. He's like, you're going to turn him back on and we're just going to hear a string of curse words.
Is that better?
There we go.
I guess let's start over. So let me start by saying I didn't order it. It looks very comic accurate. I do like the accessories. It looks fantastic. But like I said, I've got the Mayfex one that they released a couple years ago or whatever. And I never opened it. Never opened it. And that was the one that like everybody was all crazy about at that time, if you remember. And I got one, never opened it. So I just can't see myself getting another $50 Deadpool. Especially when I think I spent way more than that on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure I did.
You know what CC just reminded me of right now? Like on Forrest Gump when he's like, what do you think? What are your thoughts on Vietnam? And then you unplugged him real quick.
Yeah, you killed my mic.
That's all I got to say about that.
Yeah. The rot to censor. Yeah, this has caused so much talk. MC, what are your initial thoughts about this?
I like the accessories, like CC said. Again, to build off what he said, very comic accurate. I took the opposite approach and ordered it though, because Sawyer loves Deadpool, even though we have the Mezco Deadpool going, and I think we've got every Marvel Legends Deadpool, honestly, except the trainee one with the yellow and the pirate one.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
But I think it. I don't know. We wanted it, so I got it. I think it looks good, but I don't know.
So here's some things to stoke your thought process on this.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like I said, I don't want to rehash all this stuff that's all going out there. So here's the first one. So with the Maximum series, did you think that this was going to be the next offering within this line? And if not, what figure did you think or want to be the next offering?
I thought it was going to be Wolverine because that's one thing Marvel Legends does a lot of is Wolverine or Iron Man. Who would I want? I think a Thor would be cool. I mean, to see what they could do with that on the Maximum line.
TC?
Just from seeing the strong guy, Maximum Series Colossus would be pretty cool.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just a very articulated, oversized Colossus. I could get in for that.
That is a good idea.
Do you think they would do like this soft chest like they did with Hulk to get more flex out of them?
Yeah, I mean anything to just give him a little more articulation, wherever if it's just the butterflies or whatever it takes. Because Colossus doesn't necessarily need to do the thunderclap, but I would definitely be very interested in a Maximum Series Colossus.
I like that idea a lot, especially.
Yeah, I was just saying, I can't think of the last. I've had a few Colossus over the years, and they've always just been kind of like figures. Like I've never gotten one like, oh, this Colossus is just like this is the Colossus. I think the best Colossus I got so far, I think, was actually the Diamond Select one. I think I still got that one.
Oh, is that the one that had the Danger Room piece on it with the spikes and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be Thor. I didn't want it to be Iron Man, but I thought they were going to go with something like that. Wolverine's another good choice, but I didn't see this one, coming out of nowhere with this because it doesn't bother me because it seems like this is more of a line that's just dedicated to these iconic characters, ones that they've done before. And
get rid of
but
that.
it just seems
a great shot. It makes you want it.
Thanos too, like a big Thanos with good articulation.
You got like a bad picture of that figure to put up?
I mean, whoever took these photos, it was really good. They highlighted. I like the fact that if you were looking at this and you were a poser, these pretty much answer most of your questions. I think the only thing I'm not too sure. I mean, you could see everything, like toes, ankles. I don't know about the boot. I don't know about that.
That pad in the front, like a hockey pad.
No, I'm wondering if there's like boot rotation there, because you can see everything else. All the other photos from what you can see. I don't know about the boot, and then like if there is rotation there, and then also I don't know. I mean, you get to see the ab crunch. You get to see how the legs, how far they go out. You got thigh rotation, all the cuts there. I mean, I like it. It's cool, but I'll be honest with you. You guys saw when I put it in my cart. It was $61, and I was like, because it leads me to my next question. When was the last time that you played with a Deadpool figure? And I'm not knocking it. It's more of like the questions that I had are the questions that I asked myself to say, do I want to buy this? Had nothing to do with the price. It has nothing to do with the accessories, because I think that's a whole nother issue. I know that's people like to talk about that stuff, but there's people that come in the line a little bit later. There's people that missed out on this. What was this? Was this the Series 6 version of Deadpool? Because they gave this little character, this little guy.
Dupe.
Yeah, I don't have this guy, so automatically that puts that in the column of saying, okay, maybe I want to pick him up. I know it sucks because it's just him, but it's an improved Deadpool. But there's price point. There's when you came in, if you got the Series X, if you had it, because I think I put a slide in here. Like these are the sold Series 6s right now. I know it might be because this one came out, maybe the prices dipped down, but you pretty much, I don't want to buy a loose figure of this, but if you're buying it, you're going to be spending pretty much what you'd be spending for this new one. I'm only speaking from a person that doesn't have the Series 6 one, right?
You're going to be getting a much better figure with the Maximum Series one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
These new Marvel Legends, all of them are much better than what. I mean, Marvel Legends have come a long ways. I don't think they get enough credit for that. These figures have come a long ways.
You know what I think it is? A lot of the conversation, and I'm not knocking it, because it's good conversation to have, because you get to hear an opposing viewpoint of somebody saying, I don't think it's worth the money because of this, right? I don't think a lot of those collectors take into consideration, like, somebody didn't have it or didn't have the opportunity. They weren't collecting at the time.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't even have a Deadpool, period. And so that puts it, it's always this thing like, it's not worth this amount of money. Nobody should buy it. You know, that's usually where the direction of the conversation goes. And it's like, you can't apply that logic to everybody.
Yeah.
You know, and so, like, if you're considering it, these are the things that I was asking myself. When's the last time I busted out a Deadpool? Even a mezco Deadpool. It's been a long time. And so I'm like, do I need this one?
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
With that Thunder Tank, then, Paige. Tell me needs it.
I tell you what I'm waiting to see is I really want to see,
Hey, Abby.
when they get released, I want to see the Deadpool side by side with the newly announced Rob Liefeld figures from Loose Collector.
Oh yeah,
Youngblood.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Die Hard and what's the other guy? Shaft, Young Shaft, something like that.
Yeah.
Watch your mouth.
Yeah.
I mean, this Marvel Legends $50. Those are 85. And there's a picture, and I believe those are Marvel Legends that they have in the picture with them in the solicitation.
Mm-hmm.
They fit right in with Marvel Legends, which I'm not sure. Is that the right strategy for a $85 figure? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if the correct strategy when you're trying to sell an $85 figure is to say, hey, look how well he fits in with these Marvel Legends. It's it's like I don't know. It's
I know it's like a company faux pas to do it, but wouldn't it be cool if, like, more companies did it? You say, hey, our items are compatible with what you collect.
yeah. I mean, you want them to scale well, but when you just look and they look like they're of similar quality, and you know what I mean, like it makes me then wonder, well, why am I spending $60 more or $50 more, you know, for this one when they're very similar? You know, I mean, no, I don't have one in hand, so I can't tell for sure, but they look very, very similar to me.
I just wonder, like,
I was looking at it today because I kind of like the design of the characters, but at $85, I can't justify that. Not for, you know, a character or figure that I have zero attachment to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see it going certain ways, because, like, that judgmental lens gets put on there.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, like, for me, I like seeing that stuff.
Yeah.
I guess everyone's different. Like, I like seeing size comparisons.
Yeah.
Not for the sake of, oh, this figure's better than this one. It's more like, is this going to work with what I have?
Yeah.
You know, but I don't like to compare figures like that, because to me, it doesn't make sense. You know, like, if you like a figure, mezco, there's certain figures that they're not going to make because of the price point range. I'd like to see it with other stuff to make sure it's, you know, I guess that's the flip for me. But I mean, do you guys remember the last time you pulled out a Deadpool figure and played with it?
It's probably the mezco one was the last one I touched.
Pull one out today.
But I mean, time wise, these were the questions I was asking. Like, you know, it was how many Deadpool figures do I own? That went in with that too. I was trying to be very CC responsible with this.
Hmm.
Because initially I was like, I'm going to get this. And then just stuff started, and I know that this is some, I guess, like reuse, you would probably call it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when I was looking at this, what was something that was new in there that would get me to purchase this? What were the things on there that I was like, okay, dupe was one, but some of the other stuff I was like, do I really need that? Do I really want that? Do you know what I mean?
The chimichanga.
That was I was like, that's cool. I think
Mhm.
that's cool. So I started putting like stuff in there, accessory like dupe, the chimichanga, some of the other stuff I was like, dude, and I think it looks cool. I really do. I just think you start looking at stuff a little bit differently when it starts getting to a certain price point, and then maybe you have more. If I didn't have Deadpool at all, I would have bought this. But I do. I have a bunch, and then I'm like, I have a bunch, and I don't play with them as much as I would like to. So I would be throwing like another log on the fire. You know?
Yeah. Well, I found my Deadpool, and now I guess I realized why I never opened it. I didn't even know get the
Oh,
name right. This was the
The figure arts.
Arts Deadpool.
Oh,
Yeah, he's small. Yeah,
yeah.
he's small. I never even opened this guy.
Don't mix well those soft group figures with all the plastic, regardless of the size. Yeah.
Hmm.
Dupe should have been swapped out for like 3 unmasked heads and an unmasked sculpt. Yeah, and I see the point because like I guess the follow up question would be like how many do you have like the Series 6? Because like I said, for me, that would be the attraction point for this with me because I don't have a dupe and I don't want to go back and pay. I think there's a lot of focus like when the conversation when people say, oh, I don't think that it's worth it or you shouldn't get it or I don't like this offering because it's not appealing to them because maybe they have a whole bunch of Deadpool figures. I don't in that sense. I think I'm done collecting Marvel, honestly. Burnout, man. I just can't pay all of
Silver
this
Age
for
Cap right around
Marvel.
the corner. Now is not the time to get out of Marvel.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, in my opinion, it still looks and feels like one, but with a lot of accessories. I broke the small piece in the shoulder. My Wolverine's DX holds the shoulder piece of the suit. Do you think I can get something from Mezco to repair it? I purchased the figure at BBTS. No, you'll have to go through Big Bad Toy Store. When Mezco will replace that stuff, they say 10 business days, but you have to buy directly from them. If you buy from a wholesaler, third party seller, or online seller like Big Bad Toy Store, you'll have to take whatever that return damage and you have to go through them and they can go through that process, either giving you a replacement or trying to go through Mezco maybe on their end, but Mezco won't deal with you directly if you didn't buy from them. Dupe is cool. I just think Deadpool himself should have been loaded with more stuff and display options. Yeah. It's a highly talked about topic. I know. Where's it at? It's not up there, is it? Hold on a second. I gotta put this back up. Yeah, I think what it really comes down to is like also your preference, your collection, what you're doing, and then also I think a big thing, especially right now, is your disposable income. Because I know a lot of people will look at this and go, "Yeah, I want it," and they'll just get it. Those are the factors that come into play with this. Like for me, this looks cool. I just I didn't. I'm still thinking about it. Is it still open?
It sure is, Paige. You still have time.
Well, there's other stuff that we're going to talk about that was on the plate too. I was like, damn it. We're not supposed to talk about this, but links and stuff went up for Canadians for the what's the PC term for this? The emergency service unit figures. We all know who they are. Cops. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Oh,
This looks good, man. But nothing has been confirmed for the US yet. But this just kind of came out of nowhere. We were talking about it. It's probably going to be one of those things that they kind of slipped in. You know, it'll be like, hey, it's up. No promo for this, especially with what's going on right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Thoughts?
I don't have any political views or agenda on this. I get it, but for me, it's what. When was the last time we got a police officer offering? Yeah, I'll wait.
Yeah.
any
So,
five.
yeah, and as much controversy as this offering has, I don't know if people are going to be lining up to do it again. I mean, this is. I do think it's going to be more of what like Cece said. You know, that's going to be more of the sticking point with this. Remember, Cece, what you said?
Yeah, man. And I still, that's my biggest reservation about. I was looking forward to this purchase, but I shudder to see the images that we're gonna have to deal with online when people get these in hand. That's my biggest problem. Is that, you know what, some kids can't be trusted to play with their toys appropriately.
Truth.
You know what I mean? It's just that simple. My block list is gonna grow immensely.
You gonna catch up on mine?
We all know there's going to be some very distasteful pictures taken using this stuff, depicting actual scenes or, you know, politicizing things. And that's not what I get toys for. That's not what I get them for. I get them to have a good time. Right? When I was looking at these, I was like, great. These guys will make great victims for Batman. But, you know, other people are going to be doing things and then, what do you mean? It's just a picture. Oh, come on, man. We all know what you're trying to do. So my block button is well oiled and ready to go. And I'm sure there's going to be significant numbers added as soon as this figure's released.
Yeah. Very good RoboCop. I'd buy that for $1. Oh yeah, yep, there's dude, I get it. But I don't get it. I'm fine with this. I'm gonna get these and I'll use it for the intended purpose. Was there a hat? I think there was a hat too.
Yeah, there's a 5-point hat. Is that what they call it? The 5-point hat?
Yeah. So dude, like, are there gonna be some idiots out there doing stupid like curb stomp stuff and dumb stuff like that? Yeah, probably. Hopefully the community kind of polices that. You know, admins in the group, and if it's something that depicts things like that, they'll say, no, that's a no-go. Because it's not going to help the community or any of the justification that we're getting these figures. So hopefully, like, the community will, pun intended, police itself. Do you know?
Just imagine the AI videos that will be made with these figures.
I don't even watch that. As soon as I see something weird like that, I don't even watch it.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah, but I don't even watch.
It's going to be bad.
I like the fact that they're doing this, that they're Hasbro, like, we got firefighters. We got, you know, the ESU, hopefully that's coming. So, I mean, I think it's a nice little outside the box offering by them. I hope that people just like respect it and say, okay, you know, these are police and I'll use these as background characters for Gordon or your other kind of, you know, police kind of things, matrix shots, all that kind of junk. And they won't do any of that stuff. But like you said, there's going to be people that do it. And
they're definitely going to do it.
What was this? There was something I had that starred. Ian had, like, you could use it for different stuff. Resident Evil. what was the? It was this one. Oh, the problem is that it's not a recent purchase. Yep, unfortunately, yeah. If you're doing a return, it has to fall within the return date. Do we have numbers? I think I said my number. Do you guys have a number idea what you're gonna do with these? How many you want? $5 footlong.
Dylon, 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 Dylon.
Yeah. Yeah, it is sad. These police are okay. I prefer a mezco untouchable. Yeah, I would too, especially with what they're doing right now. CC, how many you got down for this?
I've been thinking long and hard about this one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm going to purchase it or not.
Oh wow. Wow, yeah. So this is really hit a spot for you, huh?
Well, because I know I have so little faith in humanity that I just know that there's the loud minority on the internet that are just going to ruin it for me. So before I blow $100 buying them at $35 a pop, you know what I mean? This is probably one of the things I'll just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. And I'm sure just about every picture that I see taken with these is going to end up getting blocked or deleted because I know. I have zero faith in online humanity.
I think it'll probably be a small amount. You're not going to be able to get away from it because of just, I mean, how many, what is it? The couch photos you see or Perv Woody. It's just,
another
it's
one of
just a
those
trend. Yeah, it's just a trend. It's a fad. And hopefully there'll be people out there that take pictures of this that, respect the amount of responsibility that goes into that. Yeah, there are bad cops out there. There's bad collectors out there. It doesn't say that that's across the board. There are good.
Yeah,
and so
I don't even
same
think
thing.
about it as far as the reality of that part of it. That part doesn't bother me at all. I've got a lot of family in Chicago that are all cops, so that part doesn't affect me. But it's just I know what people are going to do with these, and like you said, it's not going to be a lot of people.
Yeah.
But have you ever noticed that those are the folks that are more persistent? You know what I mean? Like those are the ones that are going to want to share 5 photos a day. It's going to be up to the admins to really take care of that stuff. But from what I've seen from the administration and a lot of these G.I. Joe groups, it ain't happening.
If I saw something like that in the group, I wouldn't even approve it.
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't. Yeah.
But we see the stuff that gets approved in these other groups. You know what I mean? Like usually the conversation has to get really out of hand before anybody steps in finally. Once threats have been made and you've got 400 comments, then they'll shut it down. But in the meantime.
Yeah. But then also that I'm not trying to argue the point with you, but I mean that's not you. The picture that you might take might balance some of that out,
Well, yeah, but we all know how many pictures I post,
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah. But I do. I get what you're saying.
We'll see what comes. What happens when it gets posted. But as of right now, I'm probably going to just stay clear of it. Probably. Yeah. We had discussed this before, and I told you guys I was really kind of hoping that this would be one of those ideas that would just kind of fade to black, and they would end up not doing it.
Yeah, I just, man, I know it's bad. I'm aware of it. I just selfishly, I'm like, it would be cool to have this. I like the fire. When MC showed it, I have them in a box because I haven't got a chance to unbox them. But when MC was showing his run today, I was like, man, look at all that stuff. And it's firemen. It's stuff that you can actually use, and I just think it's cool. But I guess because we're older, we look at it differently, and it wouldn't be what somebody might use it for. Yeah. Street level situation for Daredevil. Yeah, see? And I think people would use this stuff, and I wish cops were a little more plain uniform and not so tacked out, kind of limits their use. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Maybe underneath that they have a blue shirt, underneath that tack vest.
There was I think those things come off. I mean, it looks like a piece that you could just pull off. I'm
Big
trying to look and see. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna pull that off. But yeah, I get it. Maybe it's blue. Yeah, anyway. Well, hopefully people will be mindful and respectful of it. We'll see how it goes.
That's fine.
Some other stuff that came out, this animated Mysterio kind of thing. This looks cool. We won't spend a lot of time on that. Last Chance for Mephisto. I picked this up. Did you guys pick this up?
I did yesterday.
CC?
No, sir.
The devil. It's the devil.
No, sir. I'm very, very selective with my Marvel Legends.
Yeah. No, we're talking about looking at something and just going, I'm going to get it. And then the price point. I didn't even do it with this. I saw this. I don't even think I looked at the price. I was like, I'm going to get it. I don't care. Just because everything kind of like trumped everything else. The throne and everything. It looks cool. So. This is something that Paternity put out. I guess if you're, what is this? The Marvel Unlimited subscription thing. You know how they give away figures with their subscription thing? I guess this is making the rounds right now. So, just a heads up. Doesn't sound like anybody does Unlimited, so we'll skip past that. New Jersey Devils. Mythic Legions was quite busy this week. Little tease by Jeremy earlier on. Hey, Figure Obscure is coming August 23rd. You know, a couple little things. A couple little clues and hints. Did you guys nail this with your guesses?
I did.
Yeah. MC did. He had it right off the bat.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was such a thing. I know there's the New Jersey Devil team, but I didn't know there was such a legend as the New Jersey Devil. I had no idea.
A cryptid? Yeah. It's been.
Yeah. More human style figures like amazing clothes. Yeah, that would be cool. So yeah, they teased this, and then the Jersey Devil showed up.
Jersey. It's Pauly D.
Mm-hmm. So whoever bought this, speak on your truth for your purchase.
CC, go ahead. You first.
Did he buy it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I got it.
All right. Why'd you get it?
I like the Figure Obscura line. I don't know. I just like it. It looks cool. It's different. I like the translucent wings. New head sculpt. New, like, there's quite a few new parts on it. Double jointed knees. I guess the body's newer too. The main body, and then his cod piece is like a rubbery material.
His what piece, sir?
His cod piece.
Okay. All right.
Just cool. Something different. I don't know. It looked good with a lot of things, and I like the Figure Obscura line. I like that they only get a couple crazy releases a year that you wouldn't find in a figure form anywhere else. So
I kept scrolling through the pictures looking for all the accessories.
It was light for a Mythic Legion.
Now I'm a toe dipper with this. So and I know that Legions is very good about communicating decisions. I haven't watched a stream or anything like that. Did they address that? Did they say, hey, a lot of this project funding went into the body? That's the reason why there's not a lot of accessories. Did they talk about that at all, or?
I never watched their show, honestly. I'm terrible.
I mean, they're very informative. Like, you know, they do Q&A. I think that's great because it clears up a lot of rumors, but I didn't know if that was something that was addressed with this or not. So I did see a lot of comments about it. But okay, so we don't know.
Yeah, those the previous obscure offerings. I mean, they were loaded. You know what I mean? That Sun Wukong, I still think that was one of the better deals they ever had. When you look at the sculpting and the details and everything in that figure, that I think that'll still go down as one of the best figures they've ever made. They outdid themselves with that thing. It's just layered with details and all the accessories and stuff that you got with that thing. So, this thing is huge. It's a huge figure. You know,
How big is it? Like in comparison to?
I think it's 9 inches almost, isn't it?
Yeah, and what do they call it? Just like the ogre scale almost.
Yeah.
Right.
Ogre brute scale.
But this is a good comment too. Like maybe that's part of it. Again, I don't know because I didn't watch the stream, and I don't know if that's the reason why it was maybe a little bit lighter on the accessories. Because that Frankenstein one, I got that one. I was like, holy crap! There's just endless amounts of stuff in that. You know, they got the table, they got the beakers, all that stuff in there.
Even
multiple looks.
Ganesha, the elephant Indian or Hindu god, he was loaded with accessories also.
I forgot about that one.
That was a great offering also. The god
is this tail bendy? It's a bendy tail, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, I'd be really interested in just seeing if you're messaging me. Sorry, I can't check it, but let me turn this on there. But it would be interesting because I'm pretty sure, like I said, they're very good about communication, and so I'm wondering what went into that, because if a lot of this went to new design and deco choices, and that's the reason why some of this stuff got limited. I think I'm gonna pick it up when it goes back up on Friday, right? Is it Friday?
Yeah, Friday at 11 Eastern.
Okay. I mean, what accessories that's another good point too. What else would you, I don't know the lore, but what else would you include with this?
A hockey stick.
A hockey stick? Yeah, just for fun.
Somebody please tell me what the New Jersey Devil lore is. Like I swear, MC just threw it out there. He's like, it's the Jersey Devil. I'm like, I think what the hell is that? What does hockey have to do anything?
I think like the Mothman and Bigfoot and everything. It's just a local cryptid that some drunk guy saw on the way home from the bar that he thought he saw, like Nessie. And
and people still live there?
What is this? A severed snooky head? Yeah, there you go.
Love it. Tan laundry.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like sometimes that's another question too. Like what do you include? To backtrack on that too, with Deadpool, I was reading a bunch of comments and somebody was saying, yeah, they should have did this, they should have put this in there instead of this, and that's another thing I don't think people take into consideration is the fact that just because you like 4 heads, it doesn't mean that somebody would want to swap out that dupe for the 4 heads. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that gets lost in the conversation too. Like it's more of a personal preference. You would like some of that, and you might get even half the collectors that might say that too. But there's some people that don't want all those sets. Maybe they want hands. I can see where that's for a company. That's kind of hard to kind of balance. Do we do this? Do we do that? Because no matter what, you're going to be wrong. You put more hands in there, somebody's going to say, "Oh, there should have been more heads." Put more heads in there, somebody's going to say, "Oh, I wanted more weapons." And it's all different. Do you know what I mean? So how do you balance all that? You're not going to. Yeah, there's a few things from the Legends I could. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is I was looking at it. I gotta watch the video again, but I don't know if it was the FOMO after it. Well, I was talking about it before, but I don't know if it was that. And I go, I think I might want to pick this up. So we'll see. And then there was this tease. Explain this to me like I'm a 5-year-old because I don't know what's going on with this. They teased this. There was a pulled out shot of Crossroads and an arch in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one was released. Educate me, please.
I really don't know. I just know that there's supposed to be like 4 figures that are exclusive to Legions Con that has to do with this new part of the story for Legions. Their overlapping tail. But that's all there's a knight, that girl, and I can't. I'm gonna have to look it up. Who the
Where
other?
are the Legions guys in here? I know there's one Legions person.
Like, come on, Legions guys.
Sorry, I'm late. No, you're never late, man. You're never late. You're here.
I mean, I follow, but not crazy like that. Like, I don't know all this stuff. CC used to be the man with this.
I wonder if this is going to be kind of similar to, with that last one for SDCC or whatever. They had like it was like the role playing game adventure set or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel so lost. Like, I remember there's just so much in this. Like, it's like it's hard to keep up with some of the stuff. But that's the good thing about having like communities and even like those specialized people in the communities, because they can tell you what's going on. You have your little specialist from each line.
So 2 different deluxe figures that will come with parts to make 1 or 2 distinct characters in each figure. The first set allows you to make either the Mighty Warrior or the Terrifying Revenant, while the second set includes parts for the Nymph or the Churel. Full loadouts for the figures below.
Hey, see.
Oh, this is like was it the Fearsome Foursome? Is that what it was called? Where those 4 red guys that you needed to buy like two of each set. I can't remember what it was. Do you remember that, CC?
I do.
Where you had to, I think, to make all of them.
To listen to you struggle through it, though.
T is in this. Maybe he can give us some insight. T will give us some insight. Type away, buddy, to let us know what's going on with this.
Yeah, the Crossroads, man.
Do you think that, was this like a 4-pack, like the skulls? Maybe that's what they're doing? I don't know.
I think it's a 2-pack, and you got to buy 2 sets to make all 4 characters. Because here's all the females with the heads.
Hold, please.
Enhance.
Ooh.
This is it?
This is for the female set, and then I scroll to the right, and this is everything for the male set that you can make the guy. You make 2 figures.
Wow.
Out of him.
That's a lot of stuff.
Buying, there you go. 2 figures. Each one has 2 possible configurations.
Can you go back to the female? There you go. I'm sorry, Cece.
So you basically have to buy 2 of each figure.
Yeah, 2.
That way you can make 4 figures.
Yes.
Oh, like you said, like those knights, knights before. Yeah,
the Fearsome Foursome. Is that what it's called, CC?
Looks really nice. Yeah, I remember that. That was It was basically what you explained. It if you wanted to do all the options that possible.
Mm-hmm. One of my best friends that did the art for them, David Williams. Check him out. Definitely will. Yeah, I saw that in the description.
Oh yeah, he did that for. Didn't he? No, he wasn't the guy for the Figure Obscura. Sorry. There's some other guy.
Let me see how many you getting.
Oh, I don't know, probably 0. Yes.
So that figure though, right there with the bird cage and anything, was there a previous release that was very similar to that?
Yeah, she was part of. Was she part of Necronomicon?
Was that Thrace?
I think so. With Necronomicon.
I'm working on it right now for you.
It seems very, very similar. I can't remember what her name was though.
I like those packs because it has so much.
I think was the. Hang on.
Where can I go? The Cabal to find these pictures, so you're not overextending your arm.
Probably. I just War Horseman. It's sourcehorseman.com.
Source Horseman.
Yeah.
I don't
the source. I got it. The source. It tells me the 5 greatest rappers in the world.
Dylan.
All right, where am I going for this? Latest blog. Where am I going?
I would go to the.
I'm on the main page.
I clicked on Tales of the Crossroad news update. It was a news update.
News update. News up. I don't see it.
I'm looking on my computer now because I just did it with my phone.
I see latest news from the blog.
And Tale of Crossroads. I'll drop a link for you.
All right, cool. Thank you, sir.
Oh, this one's even better because you can see the different configure. Here you go, bud. I'll put it in the. You want it in the StreamYard or in our group chat?
Can you do it in StreamYard?
In the private chat.
Yeah, let's try that first. Let's see what we got. Sandwich cutie.
Sorry, wrong link.
Did we lose CC? Okay.
Oh, no.
He's like, no, I'm here. I'm here.
You had me at sandwich.
All right, give me a second, sir. This is new technology.
Charm of the show, right?
Exactly. Oh, there it is. Tale of the Crossroads. Bone Thugs and Harmony. Here we go. All right. So, all right. So we're here. Hopefully it doesn't link to something. You gotta put a separate window up. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow.
I know. They look really good. All right. CC, I guess I'm going to get 4.
That didn't take much at all.
Yeah.
No, they look good. I mean.
But these are Legions Con exclusives, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're not going to be available online?
Oh, I'm sure they will after. They always put them on after. A little bit more money.
So you'll get one later on with just a different package?
Probably.
These are nice, man. Wow.
Paige added to the cart.
No, maybe that's the price. No, dang it. Maybe that's the price thing with this. Like, how much were the other ones before, the 2-packs before?
I don't know. I always have, we have friends that grab them for us. I've never been to Legions Con.
Single jointed? Was it single jointed? Let's check. That stuff doesn't really matter. Yeah, it looks like the females are.
Yes, $74 per 2-pack.
I don't know about the. I can't zoom in because I took the other thing off. The arms look single jointed. Is that correct or no? Do you guys see that too?
They usually are single jointed, right?
It doesn't bother me too much if it looks
Those
good.
look really good.
CC's back in the Legions game again now.
Yeah. knees double. So, well, they said, oh, this will be Legion's console. They wouldn't even be showing this stuff at New York, right?
Probably not.
Yeah. Okay. Well, all right, we'll move on. This looks cool. I guess we'll get more updates on it. Thanks for everybody in the chat that.
Without the exclusive parts. Well, what's the fun of that? So I can't make the exclusive characters?
Yeah, that's the game. You gotta have friends. Like when you have friends in the community, they'll help you out.
Ooh.
I know, right? Networking, being nice to people, building trust, community. People don't want to do that nowadays.
Button, CC.
What's that?
Hit the unblock button.
No, I'm not unblocking those folks.
Yeah. Well, really quick.
On my block list is there for a good reason.
Really quick, CC. Really quick. I'm giving you forewarning on this one.
Is this Terrifier news?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, sir.
Oh gosh. Thought we got this part of the show.
Yeah, just really quick. So, Terrifier has begun shipping, and I'll say shipping very loosely. Something that's been, and credit to Matthew Rodden, Toy Bomb, for sharing that information. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. So, something that's been going on lately with the shipping is I got shipping for Sparky today, but they're doing this whole transition thing. At least with a couple of, like, I know Sparky, Terrifier is coming out of Fife. Washington. And that, he told me, got assigned a FedEx. So there's probably two things with this. One, anything that's coming out of Fife, they're still utilizing FedEx. Remember how I was talking about the split distribution possibly? Another thing is that Rodden got this because he is a wholesaler. So I don't know if that had anything to do with the fact that maybe it's a larger order and it used FedEx. There's a whole bunch of possibilities with this, but you can see that this is still getting ironed out. When I clicked on my email, it has the link to go to UPS through there. So that's definitely going to tell you. And we'll see more of this later on as it goes to see, are they doing this for specific, offerings, or are they doing this per distribution center? So be aware that this is a work in progress. Maybe they look at this and say, nah, this isn't working for us as far as like logistics or pricing. So just remember, all of this is still being ironed out. I know I'll take the clown off, but let's move to another clown. Send in more 5 clowns. Can we just talk about this for a little bit?
Yeah.
Is it okay, CC?
As long as it doesn't turn into the other Batman 89 discussion.
No. So 5 points, 89 Batman, that got put up. This is the Series 2 edition. I wanted to point this out because you got to talk about this like you're not. So I think this is cool because it's I know it's 5 points. Not a lot of people would get on that. It's more of like a retro thing for people. I think this is cool because it introduces some new technology. Maybe it's a little gimmicky. Maybe people won't like it. It doesn't bother me that this doesn't look exactly like Nicholson, but this I thought was very interesting. Face color changing. You dip
That's
it
pretty
in
cool
cold
technology.
water. Yeah, you dip it in cold water and it'll change. Zartan? I gotta go through the chat. Let's see. Oh, hold on a second. Really quick. UPS for Sparky. Sorry, I catch you the whole chat. I was gonna go to the NCC, but I could book the weekend. Let us know if you get an alien grub. Okay. That was just private chat. All right, but yeah. So they got this. These look really cool in hand, so obviously I ordered it. Ooh. Guy with the noose. That's interesting. But anyway. Sorry. I don't know why I went to that one. Yeah, sorry. So, yeah. Another thing that I thought was really interesting about this is so they have these two, right? And actually I take that back. You'll get one of them, but they have the options to change it into the other one. So it's kind of like right here. So you got him, Lawrence, and then they give you the things that you'll need to change into. Let's just call him Boom. I don't know. Did he have a name? Anyway, but they give you the stuff that you'll need to change him into the other one, which I thought was kind of cool. So color change, and then you got that. I like this stuff, and I don't want this to sound like a nitpick, but it's almost like you. So you're gonna buy 2 of these to make the other goon, and I want to open this up. So obviously I'm gonna rip this thing open, and if I want to I'll have to buy another on card just so I have it. You know what I mean?
Clever.
Yeah, I know. Very clever marketing. So yeah. But anyway, I thought this stuff was cool. You guys have any thoughts on this or no?
No, I avoided the 5-point trap, so I'm glad of that.
Yeah, moving on. But yeah, these look good. This was from San Diego. I need to get a better shot of this, but this was pretty detailed. They've been doing some really good work with the boom boxes. But anyway, I'll get better details. Like new. In case you didn't know, New York Comic Con on their Facebook page announced the exhibitor list live. Are you guys like, what is that?
Ramen gonna be there?
I did not look for that. I immediately looked. I first went to L for Labubu, and then I went to M for Mezco. In that order.
And is
No
Labubu gonna be there?
No, I didn't see any, but
La
yeah, that's
Fufu.
the first place I went to. M for Mezco to see if they were going to be at New York this year, and it turns out they are.
Yay!
Yay! Really quick, I'll tell you guys this for show purposes, but this booth number, it may be incorrect. I know nobody really cares, but you know, I think the biggest story is that they're going. It's confirmed that they're going, but just keep in mind this booth number, it might be incorrect, so there might be an update in a little bit when everything kind of gets confirmed, but I was told that this may be the incorrect booth, just so you know. If you're planning your route.
Which hallway is going to get in first?
Exactly. If you're planning your route. That's the reason why I'm saying it. Some guys like
That's what we really need to know.
yeah.
Where is the appropriate staging?
Because I want to claim that I did everything right and was ripped off.
You know.
As usual.
Yeah.
Just like
Hey, is that another shot about last night?
Yeah, that was.
I worked very, very hard
No,
on my victory last night.
Yeah. Hey, post it. Click.
Yeah.
You probably have their login. You probably had two screens set up. Like, don't worry, I got it. I'll post it tonight for you guys. You go have date night.
Yeah.
That's what they should let me do. They should let me hit the send button. Won't they let me do that?
You mean they should continue to let you hit the send button?
Yeah.
Why is this covering your face? Is it because it's so much text, or I don't know. I went to the flea market the other day. Amount of Labubu was insane. Yeah, I've heard. What are they called?
La Fufu.
Yeah, you gotta watch out. Might be getting those. What was it? Oh, I can't remember that cheap ass store that they used to sell the Jordan in California. It was like, yeah, they were like, it were McGregor's or something like that for the Jordans. I said, I gotta put them on, and I got called out so fast, man. What the fuck are those? I'm like, oh shit.
Paige was not getting beaten up and taking his Jordans away from him.
It was a mental beat down. What the hell are those? McGregor's. I was like, yeah, grabbed the wrong pair.
Like McDowell's.
Yeah. My buns have no seeds.
Nuki switch.
I don't know why you guys don't use another inside guy. Every Tuesday night, there's a video just saying. Well. So yeah, the reason why I bring this up is because some people might be planning their routes, because we've been pretty proactive about the things. How do I word this carefully so it doesn't get thrown back in my face? Because people like to chop shit up and say you said something when you didn't. To increase your chance of success in acquiring any items that you need from said convention off the dome. How about that? So yeah. So that's just some little information for you. Don't use that booth number yet. There'll probably be clarification later. But alongside of that, winter is coming. So these are things to help you get prepared. They're going to be at New York. So giving you that information so you can prepare for New York. Because everything's a big crash. Look at FedEx right there. Where's my package? Yeah, you ever think about that? Accidents happen and shit like that, and somebody's like, "Where's my package?" Yeah, Anyway, so yeah, I made a mistake and I started doing the Q4 already. I'm like, it's not the right time, but it is a good time to kind of show this too, because this is stuff we're still technically in Q3, as my camera just got jacked up. right there. We're still technically in Q3, but Q4 is coming up. We did get a charging notification for Captain America. That's going to be on the 31st. Terrifier, that'll get scratched off. And then the rest of this stuff kind of gets moved over into the Q4. That's the reason for the title of Winter's Coming. This stuff alongside of maybe one or two other offerings that kind of got slid and they'll be updated. This is all stuff that's going to come into play. And we all know that Q4 is the most expensive time of the year. What are you guys doing to prepare?
Oh boy. Prayer helps.
Prayer.
Times like these, I feel like that's the only option.
Mm-hmm.
I got to be honest. I wish I would have paid for a lot of these things in advance. We talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
And I should probably talk to Rod and see if he even allows that, because I pre-ordered a majority of my stuff through him.
Mm-hmm.
But I was pretty selective, so there's only a handful of these out of the 12 that I actually purchased.
Are you safe to say how many? You said how many?
Sure, I got 1, 2. I already got 75, so I'm not going to count him. So there's 4 more charges coming, potentially for me for the year, which ain't bad.
You said 4 more?
4 more. I got Cap, Thor, the Blue Nightwing, and Samurai Jack. That's
You're gonna like Samurai Jack. You're gonna like Samurai Jack. MC, do you have any God, I'm telling you.
I like Jeff White's plan. He's got the right idea.
I did the opposite. I did all mine, or all paid up in front. And I ordered all but one.
Woo.
Can we guess? CC, guess which one he didn't get. MC, don't answer yet.
It would have to be Doc Savage.
Is the chat want to guess too?
Yeah, sure, do that. I'm gonna guess one that he didn't get.
It would either be Doc Savage or it'd be Samurai Jack.
Nah, I think you get Samurai Jack for Sawyer. I know he would get Nosferatu because he likes that one. Oh, this is God. Yeah, this is.
I know he did Terrifier. I know he did Wolverine and Deadpool.
And Agent Gomez.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Nightwing? There's a chance he didn't do Nightwing.
I see. I think he would get Deadpool, and by default, he would probably get Wolverine.
He definitely got those. I believe he got 2 of each.
I'm gonna go and maybe he skipped out on Red Nightwing because he got the blue one. So it's I'm gonna go with either Doc Savage or Red Nightwing.
Yeah, you're probably right about the Red Nightwing part.
I
like to keep answer.
Doc Savage.
So we're
You guys know me.
I'm still waiting on my Mezco Blue Lightning. Everybody else is as well. Doc Savage is next.
I got shipping. No, I'm joking. I'm not going to start that rumor. I like that.
I'm not trying to downplay what he's saying. It's just you see when
Paige
you get
got me
bombarded.
mine early. It's one of the benefits.
Yeah, when you get bombarded
Thanks
with it
again,
every
Paige.
day, it's like, oh God.
Thanks again, Paige.
What is my Hulk shipping page?
Yeah. I don't think they've even put that up for pre-order. I'm not making light of anybody. It's just when you see it like all day, every day, it's like, dude, what can you really do? It's like everybody else is waiting unless you got one of the convention exclusives. Like and it's obvious like there's some not only just in the world with everything that's going on right now, but it's obvious that companies are like transitioning over, trying to find ways to make it, better for them. Mezco's is doing whatever they're doing with their shipping, trying to figure that out too. I get it. People pay money, but it's just when you keep seeing it all the time, I'm like, ah, dude. Hopefully that doesn't turn you off. Sorry. Blue Lightning is so much better than red. Like visually, I like the red one, but I do like the blue as well. Anyway, it's gonna kick yourself at the corner. Is that? Yeah, Doc Savage. I think so, man. I think once you get it, like you see it. I've been strictly Rumble Society with Mezco and Red Hood. Oh god, I can't wait for that one. And then Nolan, Batman, and Joker got me thinking. It is. He said visually, yeah. Yeah. So, really quick, all of this stuff is coming again. I know not everybody is picking up all of these. Again, this is just like information to kind of get you prepared because I just totaled that up. But Q4 is one of the most expensive times of the year. How expensive, Paige? Well, and then also, you remember what was that thing that the guy having? Even though I've been doing this for a long time, the guy was like, "What did that guy say, MC? Oh, we won't see half of these."
Yeah.
Remember that shit?
Talking about last year?
I was like,
Yeah,
okay,
last year.
buddy. I was like, all right, I'll take that bet.
The internet never forgets. We know you, guy, but we're not
Oh,
going to
man.
name you publicly.
Yeah. Neither does Paige, man.
half
I do
those
not
this year,
forget
yeah.
that shit. You're so very loud and very confident about it. I guarantee you it won't happen. Okay, we'll see. So, just for the last 3 years, I didn't want to do a bunch of math, but just to kind of provide facts to prove this point, it is a very expensive quarter. Even whether it's 3 or 4 months, it's very expensive. In 2022, we had 14 releases. That was you got charged for it and it shipped. That was in the calendar. I didn't count anything that went outside of that. In 2023, there was 15. In 2024, we only had 10. But listen to the totals. 2022, again, I know not everybody's going to buy every single figure, but in that 3 months, that total was $1,750 in 2022. In 2023, $2,297. 2024 was a little bit light, 1,318. And if this comes true, if you got all of these, it's going to be $1,252. Keep in mind that New York Comic Con, which we just talked about, is coming up. And we don't know what exclusives will be available, how many exclusives will be available. So also keep that in mind. And then also, you never know, there might be a surprise drop,
Don't you wish that evil on us?
I'm just trying to prepare people. That's, you got to take all of this stuff into consideration. I think it helps because you know what happens. People are going to be like, boy, this is coming out of nowhere. I shouldn't do that voice. This is coming out of nowhere. I don't know why this is happening. Even though I asked for more figures, I kept complaining about shipping and I wanted all this stuff to ship. Now it's coming like a tidal wave and I can't stop it. And I'm mad about that now. So again, all this stuff is just information for you to better prepare for the next couple of months.
I'll say it in the other voice.
I can't do it on the spot now.
It's so good.
I know it's a little valve release, but yeah, that's all we got. So what is it? I watched Doc Savage. Yeah, that was a weird movie. It was cool, but it was But I liked it. Let's see. I ordered Elric. Elric. I'm confused on that one.
That's a
Crispin?
searchable figure.
Oh, okay. It looks great. That looks great. Is it? Except for red dick. Nice, Adam. Nice. I got shipping for Sparky FedEx. You might check.
Is it a onesie?
Yeah, you might check. Nick, if you go to your email and you click that, I'm not saying you're wrong or anything. Just be interested because we did talk about split shipping. Maybe it is FedEx, but from what I understand, most of that stuff's coming out of New York. And if you go to your email and you look at the tracking number, like MC said, if it starts with the 1Z, that is UPS. Got it. All right. So, did we all pay for that stuff like ahead of time? Right.
Which ones?
I think I paid for all mine like ahead. Thank God for PayPal and 4. That's another way to kind of help the sting.
All of them.
Eric of Menenbone. Is that his name?
Mm-hmm.
I
I
didn't
think
know.
it's like a book or something. I don't. Sorry if I'm wrong, or I don't want to insult anybody. But Savage Crucible did. He's like he has like black armor and a big sword, and he's got white hair, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Sure glad you said that right.
I'd be terrible in a police lineup. Like,
Yeah.
betrayer.
That's what he looks like, sir. Yeah.
He was like a guy with like hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had pants and shirts and some kind of shoes. I don't know.
He's taller than Sawyer, but shorter than Kareem.
Yeah, he definitely. He was a walker. He had 2 arms.
Kadeem said he got his shipping and it's with UPS. Third parties are killing it, making it hard for budget for mezco. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people. There was something I saw. What was it? It was the Shaun of the Dead 2-pack I saw.
Oh,
Or at
really?
least it was being brought up in conversation. I don't know if it was one of those things like, because I don't really watch a lot of that stuff. I'm aware of it, but I don't hawk watch it. And maybe it was the conversation of, hey, this went up. Does anybody have any information on it? You know, that kind of thing. Anti-comment.
You know, I'm kind of surprised. Probably get a lot of hate for this one, but you know, everyone always wants to talk about like the mezco money, right? You know, $116, too much for figure, blah blah blah. But then you've got these third-party companies that are making these unlicensed products for the same price.
Yeah.
Nobody questioned that. You know what I mean? I think that isn't they called the Brit of the Dead? That Brit of the Dead sets like, isn't it $180?
I don't know. Is it?
I think it's $180 before shipping.
Yeah. Nick did confirm that his is UPS too. So they're keeping with that offering. With Sparky, it's UPS for right now. Thank you, Nick, for the heads up on it. And Kadeem, thank you. I can't read. Is it $180?
Yeah, for that Brit of the Dead 2-pack.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's $180 before shipping.
How many books in the series? In all seriousness, is
And
that
then they go
for?
figure out how they're going to smuggle it in.
Rick, because they're telling me to read the book, and I just asked how many books were in the series, and I think Fate said there's a graphic novel. I think it was commenting on my comment where I said I can't read. You could look at the pictures though.
What is that pictures?
Sold.
Yeah, CC, that is a really good point about. I have a theory about that. Only because I've been watching the lines for a while, right? You know, tell me what you think about this. And this is where I think like the community can have the most beneficial impact for everyone involved. So I noticed a lot of times Mezco used to do this very early until they kind of dialed it in. There was a run that they had where they were doing these 2-packs, and the 2-packs were like one price. I can't remember offhand. I'm making up these numbers, okay? So they would put one 2-pack out, and it would be $225, and everybody's like, whoa, right? And then they would do another 2-pack. I can't remember if it was licensed, or I'm pretty sure it was. Both of these were licensed, but they would do another 2-pack, and they bring it down, $30 or $40, and people are like, "What's going on with this kind of stuff?" And the theory is a lot of times I know that they have a calculation method for whatever they want they're offering. How much money went into the project, production, marketing, all that stuff, and then obviously a little bit of an inside you know, insider insight to this. I'm pretty sure they want to make a profit on this stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
What's his profit
so yeah, that's part of all of that. I think, you know.
Yeah.
And so they look at something, they go, okay, we value or we think that this, in order to get a return, this is what the price point should be. And then community feedback comes into play and they're like, maybe it was too much, sales and stuff like that. And they kind of adjust. I think that this is like where that bridging the communication between companies and communities would actually help a lot more. Can you imagine, like, if there was an opportunity where, let's say Comic-Con, right?
Mhm.
You reveal something. You have all of these influencers. You have, yeah, it's just kind of dicey. You have influencers, you have content creators. So you're getting a wide spectrum. You have regular comic goers, casual collectors, hardcore collectors. You have this large spectrum of people, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you show this, and I know that there's the corporate side of this, but at least the information's there, right? So you talking to all this wide range of people, and they're giving you kind of ranges. And they're saying, I think this is worth $35. I think I have $50. What's the max you would pay? I would pay $50. And then you do like this tabulation where like, okay. And then you take that information to the suits. Obviously, there's going to be some haggle stuff. But I think a lot of times what happens is like corporations, they'll go, we value it at this. And I think it would be a game changer if the community was involved into it in it with just a little bit. You know what I mean? Does that make sense or no?
Mhm.
Is it a pipe dream?
Yeah, because the companies won't ever like the price we would like to set.
It would have to be reasonable. It's
Because
not
we
going to be,
want
you
it
know, you can't sit
all.
there and say $25. I mean, come on. We
Free
got
next
We want maximum Spider-Man for $22.
it has to be like reasonable. It has to be fair. I think people with these discussions are getting to that point because you can hear some of the conversations where Deadpool's one. Deadpool's not worth 60, but I would pay this much. You know,
Mhm.
I've seen all those conversations, and I think like I don't know if they do focus groups or if they have some kind of marketing research where they go in because most of the time when they put something up, we don't. The prices are discussed, but it's never, you know, it's more on a complaining scale. Nobody's going to, I don't know anybody that's going to sift through all that stuff and go, yeah, I want to weed through this so I can get some information. I couldn't agree more. Shoes are really okay. So I don't know. Maybe that's I guess that's a python. I would think that that would actually help. It would be a nice compromise because, like, if a company said, "No, we think this is worth $60," and then a bulk of the community said, "No, you know what? It's cool, but I have this other one, and for the accessories that you're putting in here and what you're doing, I think a more reasonable price would be this." And then there's a compromise. You know, that does sound like a pipe dream, doesn't it? My fault. Forget it. It would be better. This is the way things work. If no one buys, what do you guys think? Shoot holes in it, please. No?
You know, I mean, he's kind of like, I think what you're saying would be a better way of doing it. You know what I mean? Obviously, it would certainly make us all happier. But I really think that a lot of these companies just look at it as, well, at what point will they stop buying? And a lot of it's because, you know, your big companies, it's all about satisfying the stockholders. You know what I mean? Like, what do you have to do in order to get these profits up?
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise somebody's losing their job. You know what I mean? So it's at the end of the day, let's be honest,
Yeah.
Hasbro's trying to satisfy their stockholders. At the end of the day, it's more so them is who they're trying to satisfy, but you do that by trying to just pacify your customers.
You know, another reason why I bring that up, right? And I'm glad you gave that answer. Because there's always this comparison with starter companies or companies, you know, that don't have shareholders and corporations, and there's a comparison between a big company and a smaller company. And that's why I'm glad you said that. Because I don't think a lot of people understand that. Like when you're starting up your business, most people, they're so customer oriented, and that's a good thing. And they're doing those things, so it's like pricing deals and everything else like that, because they're trying to acquire a customer base. Eventually, you do get larger. You do expand your business. Mythic Legions is a great example. What they were doing figures, right? Now they're doing board games, statues, and other different things. You know, you start expanding, and then you want to do these dream projects and other things like that, and maybe the capital's not there, and so you do start bringing other people in to help fund those kinds of projects and things. I'm not saying that they're doing it, but it happens. But that's the difference between a big corporation and a smaller corporation. Does it mean it right? No, but that's what happens. That's why I never understand the comparison. You can't do that. A mom and pop shop and McDonald's. You know what I mean? Like you go to your favorite coffee shop versus Starbucks. There's a difference, and there's a reason why.
Yep. Well, I mean, McDonald's and Chick-fil-A. You know what I mean? It's night and day, man. It's night and day. But Chick-fil-A is still privately owned. There's a lot of things about Chick-fil-A that would change instantly if they ever went public.
Yeah.
First thing you'd say goodbye to is that closed on Sunday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You got to get them sales up and keep those shareholders happy. So that would be the first thing that would die. So
yeah,
there's a big difference once you start getting traded publicly.
Yeah. What is it? It comes with a lot of stuff. Who made that 1.2 dragon? Mythic Legions, I'm pretty sure, right? That figure was Kickstarted.
1.2?
It's a little high for that dragon unless you're out of the country, not in the US. Because I think I had 800 all in.
Yeah. I like the smaller business model. I like that. I like companies, you know, even starter companies. You know, I like that. I like private companies because you're not beholden to certain things. You wouldn't have to go through this chain of command to kind of change something. You wanted to you wanted to do free shipping on something that wasn't attached to like some kind of corporation kind of I don't know how to describe Prime or whatever, Hasbro Premium. If you wanted to do that for an offering, you just did it. You want to throw in a free figure, you just did it. You don't go through a bunch of red tape because the red tape is you know, you're the one that decides it. So, but there's a lot of giveaway with that. You know, they have to take those things into consideration. So like when you have these conversations where people are like, oh, they should do this, and this, and this, and this, and this. I'm pretty sure those guys come up and they say, hey man, we want to do this kind of stuff. The shareholders like, nah. We want to make money. But that's the difference, I guess. What was the all-in price?
I'm checking right now to see what my total was.
Yeah.
Yeah, MC, you got 3, right?
Yeah, that's
800-ish.
You got 1 for you, 1 as an anniversary gift, and 1 as a Christmas present.
186.
She's going to be so thrilled.
Yeah.
Oh, he said he was counting shipping. I think shipping is also different depending on where you're getting it shipped to as well, right?
And if you're picking it up from remember that?
Go pick it up. Get the pickup truck, go pick it up yourself.
Everyone wants to make money. Yeah, all companies want to make money. I don't think that there's a company out there that's just doing this and saying, you know what, if we don't make profit, Marvin, I'm good. We'll just keep doing it. That's not like a sustainable business model. Your business is gonna go belly up. You have to make money not just to keep your company going and pay your employees, but all the demands that customers say, oh yeah, we want better articulation, we want better paint apps. That takes revenue. You know,
What?
I don't know. I read it on a Snapple cap once, so I mean, it's got to be true.
Snapple cap. Yeah.
Yeah, man, dude, this is like some of the stuff that, like, I think, like, you know how I keep saying it, but bridging the gap. Legions does a great job of, like, they'll get on and they'll explain some of the processes. Obviously, they're not going to pull back the curtain or everything, but I think that that's what helps with, you know, bridging that gap with your customers and the business. You know, showing some transparency, so you educating your customers, and maybe they'll take that into consideration with some of the decisions that are made. You know.
Yeah. But still, a lot of times it still goes wrong. You know what I mean? Like they do a
Yeah.
great job of communicating, and people still go public with the complaints and asking questions. I haven't gotten my shipping yet. Wasn't it in stock? Like they told you. I can
Yeah.
almost guarantee somebody's going to be asking about why their Jersey Devil hasn't shipped next week. I can almost guarantee it.
Oh
though
yeah. Even though
Someone's
they.
going to ask the question.
that it won't be out until October.
Someone's going to ask the question.
But I already paid all the money for it up front.
Right.
It said pre-order in stock.
I saw when he wrote that too. I felt so bad. That's the sad part about that is you have to micro explain all of that stuff, and then people are still not going to read it.
Yeah,
and they're still going to go. Yeah,
and argue about it. Like,
yeah. It's like you're explaining the situation so that it alleviates some of the questions that'll happen, but it's still not good enough. It's like, why are you doing this? It makes no sense to me.
You'll get it when it's at your house. I'm going to solve everybody's question right now.
I understand even asking the question, but like when the answer is brought up, there's still like pushback about it. It's like, well, why are you guys doing this? Well, it's because of this, this, and this, and this. Bullshit. I don't believe you. Give me more reasons. Because this, and this. Nah, I'm still. And
this is sitting on our pre-order money.
Yeah, and it gets to the point like you're over, like Cece said, you're over explaining everything. Yeah, and that there's so much information. You're just like you're tuning out. You're not even really paying attention to it.
Yeah,
kind of like this show.
Oh. I've been like the first person to get an item, and I've been the last person to get an item, and it never makes a difference for me because it sits there for a little bit until I get a chance to open it. So,
why do people think that because they ordered in the first 15 seconds or 30 seconds that automatically puts them in the front of the queue?
That's so funny that because I mentioned that to you yesterday. Remember when you said
I don't.
That Mephisto like right away. I'm like, oh, that means you're getting yours first. You're like, basically. And I said, wait until the mezco people.
Cap is being charged on the 31st, sir. Can we all agree? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't matter how smooth it is. The delivery is.
He's like a Luther Vandross of.
Yeah, but he chastised me about my thought process on this. It's bullshit. How dare you bring logic and reason to anything? God, bro.
78 points. That's funny.
That's how it works, damn it. I know, right? It's like, yeah, I'm the first. And how do you know that you were the first in that 15 seconds?
Right. I just know.
Yeah, you got some of this stuff. Yeah, I kind of like you know.
I've never seen anybody post a lower order number than me.
Oh, man, who was it?
Tell me that's a lie. I thought I literally just made that up.
No, I've seen that. Like God, it was one line where they did numbers. I don't know if people were using their order numbers or something like that, but they were like, or when they bought something and they were like, I bought it at this time. I should be first, and I was like, I was like, I don't understand that, you know.
I heard 78 points gives everybody order number 1 just to confuse this shit out.
It says number 1.
Order number 1.
And then he's like, nah, that guy was order number 1. That's why he got it first.
You need to do that 78.
Oh my gosh, man! It's like usually. Anyway, all right, we hit 2. We hit 2 hours. Hooray! So we talked about cops. We talked about being prepared for fourth quarter that's coming up. Remember, New York mezco announced they're going to be at New York, so obviously I would think they're going to have a couple exclusives, possibly. You never know. And then with the list of stuff that they have coming, that shit's coming due. So, and then we also talked about shipping, how that's going to be going up. Maybe not from a sender to the sendee, but if you're going to be making a mad dash to sell some of your collections so you can get your loved ones some gifts, make sure you take that in consideration. And we have too many Deadpools, right? And we forgot to tap in. Boom! So seamless, Paige.
So you guys watch Alien Earth?
Not yet.
Not yet. Not the latest episode.
Dude, this is a great episode.
1, KJ Smith 2,
Shoot.
3, 4,
Episode 4.
5. 1, 2.
It is good.
It's great. I think so far this is the best episode so
Done.
far.
Adam's the last one.
Okay.
So far, I think it's the best episode so far.
If you have non-spoilers, can you tell us what made this episode good while I go through this?
I like you're starting to kind of see the dynamic of all the personalities that you have. And this isn't just your normal cookie cutter alien story.
4 double dip.
You kind of got the Peter Pan thing going, the Peter Pan boy genius thing, and you got your cyborgs and your synthetics. You know what I mean? Like I really like where they're going with this thing. They've got a lot of dynamic personalities they kind of thrown into here. I'm waiting to see how it plays out. Really good. I've been impressed. It has not disappointed thus far.
Depending on how they close it.
Yeah, you can always ruin it. But if they continue along the course that they have, like I can see this thing going a few seasons. It's good. I'm hoping this isn't a one season and done thing.
Yeah. So T, you came in a little bit later, but I'll explain it in case you come on for the next episode. So MC, he very graciously contributed, and I don't have one right here, but he put in a Hasbro claw, G.I. Joe claw. Up. Oh yeah. Here, hold on a second. Let me redo this. So he has donated this to the show, and this is going to be a giveaway for the show. It's going to be running for the next 3 weeks, and we used to do this on the show. It's called Tap In, and whenever there is not right now, but whenever there is the banner that goes across, it says Tap In. All you have to do is type Tap In, and we'll take a certain number of people, and we'll gather those people up. We'll be, like I said, doing this for 3 weeks. On the third week, that's when we're going to take all the names. We're going to put it in the wheel of decision, and this person will win this prize. You will get this prize, but you have to pay for shipping for the prize. That's your side of it. So Tap It. Happens randomly during the show. Usually announce it in the beginning. We'll say, hey, we're going to do it twice, 3 times, whatever, but that's what Tap In is. So I think I tapped in either way. Just make sure it's not. No, he didn't make the cut. But the first 7 we already. The number for this episode was 7, so we already got the 7 for that. So I'm impressed how long you were able to keep doing that, Vanna.
I know, right? Like.
You've been doing a lot of arm stuff for the show this episode, too, right?
Like Ricky
Keep
Bob.
the phone. Yeah. So thank you for everybody who did that, and thank you MC for donating that. CC said I think the next prize is a his tank, probably. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn you shipping. Yeah, well the trade-off is you get whatever it is for just the price of shipping. It's pretty good. What was the original price for this? Was it like $59?
Hold please.
Yeah. Even if it's not, I think you what is it? You don't need to be present.
Yeah.
No,
yes,
yeah.
Yeah, you got it, Paige. $54.99, and it comes with this lovely figure as well, with 3 heads and mezco Joe's will fit on the claw.
Oh yeah, yeah. You put that Storm Shadow up. Thank you for doing that. I'm glad I've been tuning live more lately. It's a real impact to meeting in person. Yeah, man, it was great meeting you, man. It was really good meeting you. Really cool guy. He even showed up for the meetup, supported that. I thank you for that, man. He just had great personality, man. And he was there when just kidding. I think T was there when all that stuff happened. T, you don't have to say what happened, but were you were there? I remember because I was talking to you afterwards. So yeah, he saw the carnage. Mm-hmm. I haven't signed a witness statement. Anyway, that's it. Anybody have anything else you want to cover?
CC, final decision on the Thunder Tank?
I'm undecided still.
No.
Undecided.
Get a his tank. It's a better tank.
No.
Certainly, if I could find a his tank for that price, I'd be all over it.
No.
I've been keeping an eye out. I have been keeping an eye out. I was pleasantly surprised with the Dragonfly and the Rattler.
His tank is awesome.
Really nice.
I was defending.
Makes me look forward to the Snowcat. Looking forward to seeing that.
Good stuff. KJ, good to see you, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you, pal. Do you guys check out the Toys remake of the Riddler? No, we didn't get a chance to do that, but how about I write that down and
I sent
it.
links.
Oh, you did? Okay, cool.
Yeah. We'll check
Let's mark that down for the next episode. We'll take a look at that. Broadening our horizons, Would love to see what you guys think. Yeah, we'll definitely. I'll put it on for the show for next one. CC, anything? Has that covered your face?
Oh, I think that's it. That's what I got going on TV. Definitely enjoying that series. Streaming movies.
On that nice ass TV.
Man, Paige, that TV is probably going to be the death of me because I don't know if I'll be able to get out the house. Like it's.
Oh wow!
Way more TV than I thought I would ever have. That's for sure.
You know what? The thing is like I remember when I got mine. You want to rewatch everything that you have.
Yeah.
I was like, oh god.
Yeah, I was watching Bourne. I bought the Bourne series.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got those 5 movies for $18 or something like that on Vudu. So I started with Bourne Identity, rewatching that yesterday. But.
Did you get backlights yet, CC, for your TV?
No, I'm thinking about that.
Those are
great. You
great.
have it?
Yeah, I do.
You have to let me know what system you went with. Because I look, there's
what are you doing?
There's several different options that I've seen for making that happen.
Mm-hmm.
And does yours have like the little camera that faces the TV? So
I had that version, but I still have it. I have the AI ones now.
Yeah.
Because it's not really. They just call it AI. It's better reading of your screen, so you get more pixels and more light change and more it's just better.
You have to send me a link to what you got. I'd be curious to see. I'm looking at some of the other ones. Like you talk about there's a wide price range. Like there seems to be.
Yeah.
Like I've seen some systems that were sub $100 to as much as I think $1,000, which
no, those.
Yeah, but
I'll send you a link.
Got to be honest, the size of this TV, there's not much wall left. Like it's it's freaking huge, man. Like it's almost to the point where it's almost a stupid size because you really can't focus on the entire TV.
It won't be stupid on Saturday afternoons.
What's that?
You won't be stupid on Saturday afternoons when you're listening.
Oh man, just in time for football season. Just in time. It's gonna be.
So you're saying your TV's so big that it's going to look like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation if you put those lights around it?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's crazy. 85 inches, man. It's crazy. You know what the funny thing is? So I go to Best Buy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I told the guy what I wanted because I already shopped online, so I knew exactly what I wanted. So it's probably the easiest sale ever. And he's like, well, okay. He's like, so you want us to deliver? I'm like, no. He's like, well, what are you driving? I'm thinking, God, you guys got a lot of questions, right? So I'm like, oh, I got to reverse. He's like, well, would it fit? I was like, I think it'll fit. He's like, why don't you measure first? And they literally made me take a tape measure, go outside and measure the back of my vehicle before they would process the transaction or whatever, because they didn't want me to do it and do it for delivery, I guess.
Right.
Is what they want to do.
Or do you think that they've had people try to smash them and put them in their cars and then try to return them or something like that?
Well, he said what happens is, they had people that they go all the way out there, they realize it doesn't fit, and then they got to cancel the transaction and then, do the delivery and all that kind of stuff. So I can understand how that would be a pain, I guess, but they're very picky about how you load it too. Like you can't lay it flat.
Right.
Yeah, they don't want.
If you lay it flat, then that voids any warranty at all. So they watch the way you put it in there. Very, very, very particular about letting you go with that TV.
They must.
Which I can understand. A purchase that some people were probably idiots and break it on the way home, and then they want to bring it back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have when you mentioned that you got yours, I was like, man, maybe I should start looking in because I know Labor Day's this weekend, but I was thinking, should I do it now or should I wait for Black Friday? But the one that I have in the living room, there's like screen burn marks in it now, and I'm like, damn, it's annoying the shit out of me. But I was like, maybe this year is the time to upgrade, especially before all this shit happens, because they said that electronics and stuff like that's supposed to be going up by next year.
How's the sandwich girl look on the 85 inches? Yeah.
The sandwich looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Very appealing.
Screen, and I don't do anything crazy like gaming. When I clean it, I use a regular.
Mm-hmm. The dust cloth,
what is that thing called? Is Swiffer?
Yeah,
Swiffer. I use that. I don't have it on and spray chemical on it and then wipe it in while it's playing. I don't do any of that shit. It was, I don't know what happened. Probably because of the watch time. I put a lot of watch time on that TV, so
a lot of hours.
Yeah.
How long do you think you had it?
Oh, I think I got it in 2018.
Oh,
17?
You're
due.
due.
You can upgrade.
You're due. You were due 4 years ago.
Paige, let's take you shopping. I'll be over there on Thursday.
Yeah, TV shopping.
Are you paying? He said a Sydney Swiffer. Swiffer.
We'll take the Jeep, Paige, so you got more room. Take the top off.
Because it won't fit in my car.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. Your car is not built for an 85-inch TV. We'll just say that.
I wouldn't do that. When CC said he had like 85, I was looking, and I think the one I have in mind is, I think it's either 65 or something else.
That's what we have. 65.
Yeah.
Now
I don't need something huge. I think it would be cool because it would be like, I know CC feels like he's probably just sitting like in the movie, like
it's
watching.
like being in the movie theater, man. You combine that with the surround sound system, man. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, there was no experience like that. I bought that new Jurassic Park movie just for the special effects. The sound was incredible.
Now you need the lights, CC, and
incredible. I do need that light. I've been already looking at those. You got to show me what you got, MC.
Yeah,
I'm really curious.
They'll flicker with the sound also, so it gives you more depth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, see, you got me looking. I immediately went to Best Buy and I started looking. I was like, oh, this is only what was
You got
it?
a good deal though. That price that he showed us was
That's
insane.
pretty good prices.
Yeah,
Pretty good prices.
I think the one I looked at was like OLED. It was I can't remember whatever it was. The super micro chip pressure 5,000. It was, but it was like 1,200, and I go, that's less than I paid for the other one.
Yeah.
So I don't
CC
know.
does not buy TVs or figures on the bubble. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Not till the 3-year-old grows up. Yeah, it's probably stuff getting thrown. That's one thing that's nasty. Oscar will be in the living room. Yeah, and he's just like turn hooching it. He's like, and you just see it going. I'm like, no. It's like
Need
it's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's so fucking
You need a
nasty.
screen protector, huh? Like you just
Yeah,
peel off a layer every time he does it.
yeah. It's almost like an egg. It's like the TV's so hot. It's on there, so you
Yeah.
gotta turn it off, hurry up, and clean it off because otherwise it'll just be caked on there. He doesn't know. He's just like,
Yeah, you need an OLED page.
yeah, I want to get one.
Especially your Halloween movie marathon's coming up. So let's go
Yeah,
shopping.
buddy, make it happen.
Oh, speaking of, I think we should plug that. So, Adam, I think this will be year 2. No, he's done
3?
it 2 years. This will be 3, right?
Mhm.
So yeah. So this Awesome Adam, he has the Vapor Terrors, and it's just a Halloween themed. He just takes as many Halloween themed shots. I'm hoping that we can kind of like do that in the group.
Oh,
I think I might carve all of October out for that. Not, plug that, but then say, hey, this month is going to be dedicated to Halloween
I'm
shots.
doing it this year. I'm doing it.
Yeah,
I haven't taken
He
a photo
said-
for a year, but I'm doing it.
yeah. He said year 3, and Adam. So he was really Ian, everybody, a lot of people got involved. I'm gonna try to jump in on that too. But he was just putting out vapor Halloween or horror themed shots. Adam, does it have to be every day or is it just whenever you can do it? Vapor Terrors. Yeah.
I still remember that coffin one. Remember that one in the coffin that he?
that's a good shot.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Yeah, it's like kind of like that like Ryan Reynolds, like Buried Alive, or the
Yeah.
I saw in The Nun, the priest, when he's in there
Yep.
in the coffin. Who wants the Little Mermaid burned into their screen? Nah, no thanks.
Sandwich Girl, yes. Little Mermaid, no.
Yeah. Okay, so he says as many times as you'd like. So, it's just a little fun thing. It's during the holidays. It's promote group and community activity. So definitely, I'm trying to plug that this year. Neutrally. You don't want to have showing favoritism by putting this guy's stuff over and not my stuff. So we'll just say it's a Halloween themed, inspired by Adam's Vapor Terrors photo series that he did. Someone should make a cemetery dial. I actually saw one today. A cemetery. Like a pet cemetery diorama. I did see that today.
I responded to him appropriately.
he said, yeah, that guy should donate. Did you see that? The cemetery dial?
Yes. Another one from 78 that's just sick.
I can't.
The door that opens on the mausoleum and the lights and
Fine. We'll look at it. Where's
that
it at?
ha 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 sounds like a yes to me. I'll DM you my address.
Where's it at again? Do you have the
It's
link?
his Instagram.
Ha ha ha! It does sound like agreement to me.
Yep. Thank you.
Right.
Verbally binding contract. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll give you 2 free tap-ins for that. Sounds fair.
Whoa. You got dudes thinking that. Oh, this is a video. You know how it streams a video.
I think he's got pictures too. I can't remember. Yep, he just double ha. That sounds official, right? Ruling on the field.
That's double confirmation.
Yeah.
Where is
Congrats,
it at?
MC.
Thank you.
Did you post it somewhere else? 78?
Yeah,
Just photos?
I'll look too.
All right. Well, we got 10 seconds. So we got to we're dragging this out.
Yeah. CC's got.
You know, I'm
CC
so
stayed up last night posting something.
Joined
Look,
so late. Tap out.
I literally a couple times nodded off with the phone in my hand because I'm just steady scrolling, refresh. And there's a few times like I like nodded off and I'm like, oh shit, did I miss it? No.
78 said he did a reel.
You know, like I want to do it, but it does that stupid
Laggy thing.
Yeah, it'll lag out and do. Let's try it.
It's okay. When I get mine from him, we'll do a live unveiling of it. You know, it'd be fake.
Nice.
Let's move this over here. Let's do this. The problem is there's just so many people watching the show that it bogs everything down. So, you know.
Wow. Never thought we'd have that problem.
I don't think I've ever had that problem on the show. I can't remember what's the most people we've ever had on the show. Not that it matters, but you know what I mean.
The Hangout with Mez, probably.
No, that was.
And CC and I weren't there. We were just casual lurkers, and you were bullying CC on the internet at that time.
Was I? I didn't bully him.
Yeah.
He's like, watch me
beat in submission. Yeah.
No, I was actually surprised. I thought that there was gonna be way, way, way more people. But I think rollout wise, I may not have promoted that well. But then again, I think that was probably for the best as well. Oh, he sent me
I wonder what voice Paige used to read my comments back then.
Like, this motherfucker.
No, I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I never like had any of that like with you. Even
like
even that.
He's Googling
Yeah,
you, find out where you live. I'll find out where this motherfucker is. We're gonna have
small interest rate loan.
I don't even think it was like that. Like even when we had that conversation, dude, that's a perfect example of just having the conversation and it not being that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
where did he hurt you?
well, no, like even when he and I we were like, even when he said what he said, I took it as a joke. I didn't sit there and go, "Who's this guy?" You know, that kind of stuff. He made good points. I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, I get it. You know, and I don't know. Was it like that, CC?
Yeah, well, yeah. Like I was never at any point like,
Come on,
keep going. Whatever, you know what I mean? Like it was all in good jest. I had a good time. I don't know if you had as good a time as I did, but I had a good time.
I usually can pick up on a lot of that stuff, and the first thing I thought is like, if anybody's wondering, like the first time CC and I we like interacted, there was a back and forth, a discussion, but it wasn't like, come on, mother, or anything like that. It was just like, I can't even remember what the conversation was about. To be honest with that, I mean that shows you that it wasn't.
I still remember.
You do? What was it? What was it?
It was I can't remember which figure it was that Mezco was supposed to have been shipping.
Oh.
And I had said that's funny. I was like, does anybody feel like they give Mezco short interest-free loans? This is where to start off with.
Oh, the irony. The irony.
Short-term interest-free loans is what I had said. And it was just, like I said, it was just all in fun. Like at no point did it get nasty or anything like that. It was funny.
The irony,
out of
right?
that, a friendship was born, right? It was out of that.
Yeah, but the irony of it all, right?
Yeah.
Like now it's like people you see saying that, you're like,
yeah. You started that trend.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
So fun.
Is this showing up because it
is. Yeah.
Okay, because I can't see it on the screen here.
I mean, like honestly, it's just gonna be
impressive.
easier if he just sends it to me and we just do a live with it. I think that's probably the best way to advertise for you, 78. Just saying.
Yeah, if this is showing up, that's cool. But all right, so we did that.
That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. It looks really nice.
Phenomenal job.
Is the crypt? Is that? I don't know what the measurements are, but is that is that to scale for 6-inch figures? Like you could put it.
He has a picture of it, and I could be wrong, but it looked like Sod Cutter's arm was behind, like coming out the door in one of the shots. Am I right? 78 was it Sod Cutter? And then he's got like Batman in front and another image, but I don't. It's hard to tell.
KJ's always trying to do what?
Oh.
KJ's cool, man. I like the show. I missed it. I missed this week. I don't know if they summoned me or not, but
I don't know. He's violating 78 points. I don't know if that's recommended behavior.
Smaller than a 6-inch because they often are mini buildings.
Oh yeah. I was just asking for like scale wise, like
Oh,
because this looks massive. You know what I mean? Anyway, like
it looks so good. Like, can't wait to have mine. It's gonna be great.
Happy for you, MC.
I know. Like,
yeah, this looks cool. Thank you for sending this, man. Appreciate it. Okay, that's it. How about we wrap this up? Because we did 2.5 hours, and remember I was tired. So
Short show.
yeah. Centimeters. Don't deal with that here in America, sir.
yeah, we don't use the King's English here.
So that is, he's like, so for you morons, that's about 5.3 inches tall.
Yeah.
A little hunched over. Yeah. Yes, our cover's a little taller. Yeah. All right. That's it. We already did the little wrap up part. You guys want to take us out?
CC.
Remember to help control the pet population. Please have your pet spayed or neutered.
Mm-hmm.
Bye. That's all I got.
There you go. Sounds good.